Have you ever noticed what is one of the biggest concerns in public speaking? If you may not know, let me explain it to you. One of the biggest fears in public speaking is being scared of being nervous. You can understand it just like saying like that, like hearing like that, but I'm gonna go deep into it. I'm gonna try to make you understand what this refers to and why the chapter 3 in public speaking is important for us. It's important to learn how to talk in public. Speaking confidently goes around knowing how to treat with nervousness or how to treat with unexpected events. With James McCroskey, communication apprehension is the process in which, in broad terms, you refer to an individual fear or anxiety, like distrustful from your presentation, or for example noises. The noises are things that can make your audience stop paying attention to your presentation, and you may not be in control of these noises, but you are in control on how to deal with these noises. After explaining all of that, what is communication apprehension? It could be either with real or anticipated things. But how do we deal with that? Indeed, what you have to do is stay strong, is stood in your way. You have to maintain in a way in which no one could take you down. There's some physiological symptoms that you might feel about while you're like being nervous or anxious or scared, and as you know, physiological refers to something that you don't have control in. It's something that happens in you because, I don't know, your mind or your brain and those kind of stuff. But as an example that I could give you is when you feel butterflies in your stomach. Feeling butterflies in your stomach is something we used to say, for example, when we are like nervous, like we feel like our stomach is like doing this kind of stuff and making you feel like really nervous. There's also feeling nauseated, or that our legs or hands are shaking. That's, for example, that's something that happens to me a lot. My hands start to shake, but mainly it's not because I'm really nervous. It's because it is in me. I just getting my customs doing that, so it's very difficult for me to change it. I'm trying to do it, and I'm 100% sure that I could do it and that I'm gonna do it, but it is a process. Telling a joke or two could be always being like useful to start the speech. Of course, it depends in different factors like your audience, which kind of speech are you presenting, because if you are presenting something like very formal or like very serious, you can tell a joke between it will be like no. Other thing that I could tell you is that some scientists have evaluated that your audience will never see how nervous you are. They will never truly understand how much you are feeling in that moment. You know why? Because it is all on you. You are the one which has to learn how to control all the stuff. And coping with the unexpected. Yeah, there's the possibility of any kind of public speaker to encounter some different things that are unexpected. It is not something that just happens to new people doing speech. It could happen to everyone. The difference is that they have practiced how to live with those things, how to control them. Something that you may understand the term because you have seen it on TV or in a movie or different things is technical difficulties. Technical difficulties is something more like, in a way, it's like related to like everything that is around the speech, all the props, all the, for example, right now my camera or my lights. It could be everything, because what I'm referring to is that, for example, this light that I have here, that is the one making that you can see myself like more clearly, is helping me now, but it may fail. It may run out of batteries, and that wouldn't be my fault. Maybe it was my fault because I was lazy enough to not buy a new battery. But what I'm saying is that it could ruin itself. But if it does, I'm gonna give you an example. Now the lights turn off. What do? I find another light that can help me continue with my speech. I understood that all anxieties and this kind of stuff is related, and the first part in which you start to get rid of all your fears is when you truly want to do it. If you are a dedicated person and you start to think, oh, maybe I could do this better, maybe I could improve in this, that's when you start to be a leader. That's how you need to change to become better. I intend you to read chapter 3 because before I did it, I didn't understand what all these things refer to. I just thought, oh, these are just more lessons that I have to learn. But now I think it like, wow, I really needed to learn this like a lot of years ago. But now that I'm doing it, I'm feeling very happy that I know how to. Thank you for your attention.